Alright, how are you guys doing tonight? Is that like four of you there? This thing's saying that's there. We just launched Pilot Club 989. Walker's coming up here. He's about to have to taxi out to the runway. And we have Information Tango. Look at that. Potential aircraft. This frequency, Information Tango, is now current. Wind 270 at 19er, gusting 25. Altimeter 29er, 79er. Tango's current. Yeah, Walker's taxiing out. Southwest I gave a PDC to. This guy's going to be doing pattern work. Actually, it's not going runway heading. We'll fill that in a minute. Probably going to have him go up on the north runway, but like I'm going to have him take off on the south one first. I think Derek is
Columbus
tracking
Tower,
him.
Archer 875, Foxtrot Tango, Information Tango on board over here at the southeast ramp of the airport. Looking to taxi for VFR Patternwick.
Piper 875 Foxtrot Tango, Columbus Tower. So is that a Piper Cub you're flying?
I'm sorry, negative, we're an Archer 875 Foxtrot Tango.
Okay, I was just getting confused with the aircraft type there. Runway 28 to the left, taxi via Bravo.
28 left via Bravo, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Let's see, he did that. Up, thanks for following, Enderman 5846. How you doing? Walker 2748, you ready to go?
Yep, we're ready to go with Tango, Walker 2748.
With Tango, heck yeah. Walker 2748, fly runway heading. Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. I should have said the winds, because the winds are pretty
Heading
crazy
straight
right now.
right, clear for takeoff, Walker 2748.
Yeah, whatever. It'll work. So there was one guy here that followed just before the stream started. We have Leppy 253. Show their name on the screen, just like everyone else. Got my dad doing some, like, I think he's fixing some screws on a shelf or something like that. So, I mean, I guess it's the best time to do it, because right now the basement is kind of moved around a bit. It's probably the only time he can actually get to that shelf to do it. What's kind of funny, the Southwest was the first person to show up on my screen, and he's still yet to... Oh, he pushed back at least. So he's going to LaGuardia. We're going to have him go up to 28 right. Then Walker, this guy goes to approach. Yep, and there's this one. I'm also going to switch this guy to slant golf. And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, confirm your equipment code.
Should be slant golf, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Not sure if you're the same guy or not, but if you are, you still foul slant Lima.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, 5 Foxtrot Tango. I'm going to start putting a mental note in by writing it down.
Yeah, good idea. But you ready for takeoff?
Doing that run up now, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Walker 2748, contact departure. Have a good day.
Over to departure, Walker 2748, see ya.
Okay, this guy, 050. I don't need all these different directs in there. I don't know why people put that in there, but they do.
And 5 Foxtrot Tango, Columbus Tower, ready to go.
Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango. Enter the left downwind runway 28 left and expect further instructions after that. Wind 270 at 19er, gusting 25, runway 28 left, you're clear for takeoff.
Alright, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, left downwind, and then we'll wait further instructions, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
So he's going to Buffalo, New York to a right. Runway heading there. Yeah, but I'm gonna look up here. Buffalo, what's this all look like? So he's getting radar vectors to way up there. Okay, let's give him this. Just give him RD-BUV. RD-BUV. Mend. See here, give him a squawk. I can send the PDC. PDC vectors. What is it? Where's the thing? Blind. This. So PDC, in fact, first waypoint, okay. First waypoint, RDBUV, and then to November. And go for tower. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's a piper. Okay, we gave him a PDC. I'll move him down here. Technically he didn't call, but it's because he didn't need to. And there we go. Yeah, it's just he was already down there near that runway, so I'm taking him off there, and then I'll tell him to enter the base for the other runway. Okay, now this one. 050 Pax. Yeah, okay. Going up to midway. Give him 2H right. Except everyone's going 2-8 right now. Give him right close traffic. And Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango after the downwind. Enter the left base runway 28 right.
Alright, we'll join left base 28 right, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Right heading.
And 5 Foxtrot Tango, can we get a wind check?
Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango wind 270 at 19er gusting 25. And then dot PDC vectors. What was it again? Dang it. First waypoint, which is PKAEZ, and then 2 in for the guy he's going to later. PDC 2, runway 28 right, echo. There we go. Give him 29er 79er. Got a PDC. There we go. And Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango. Runway 28 right, you're cleared for the option. On the go, make right close traffic.
Tango, ready for departure.
Oh, shoot. I think I stepped over someone. Who was that again?
We're Southwest 686. We're holding short runway 28 right with information. Tango, we're ready for departure.
Ah, gosh. Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango. Runway 28 right, you're cleared for the option. On the go, make right close traffic.
Right close traffic 28 right, clear for the option, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
And Southwest 686 Columbus Tower. I didn't really tell you to taxi yet. You're supposed to hold short of Echo. But runway 28 right, remain holding short.
We'll remain holding short. Apologies for that. Southwest 686.
I didn't even expect him to be there, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see him. I was watching this guy. and focusing on the PDCs. Still light outside. Yeah, probably not at Columbus.
5 Foxtrot Tango going around major to severe turbulence.
Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, roger. Enter right closed traffic, runway 28 right.
Right close traffic, 28 right, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
I guess Kraus does live there, yeah. Actually, is Kraus observing? No, he's not. At least not on my screen here.
And Columbus Tower, 5 Foxtrot Tango, we're looking to report about a 5 knot gain or loss on the finals.
Yeah, it does make sense. The wind is 1-9er gusting 2-5. Coming to see you first. Oh, heck yeah. Gotta make some of that FSE virtual bucks to pay off the 414. So which one are you then? Although you're not in a 414 necessarily. I don't remember if I can tell him to turn his crosswind or not. I don't remember. Ah. You're coming from Portsmouth? Well, I don't see you yet. Unless... Oh, wait, Portsmouth down there. Duh. Or that... I thought it was in the Boston area for some reason. But yeah, that works. Okay. Is Piper gonna turn yet? And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, if you could, turn your crosswind when able.
Crosswind when able, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
And Southwest 686, wind 270 at 19er, gusting 25, runway 28 right. Flat runway heading, you're clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 28 right, Southwest 686.
That was a little bit of bad phraseology there.
Columbus Tower 9R2, looking for pushback and start from gate.
Number 1992 Columbus Tower, push and start at your discretion, advise rate of taxi, holding short of Echo.
Roger, we'll hold short echo and advise for taxi.
Yeah, that Southwest is getting out here a lot slower than I thought he would. I could have released him and not even told the guy to turn crosswind.
Midfield downwind 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Number 5 Foxtrot Tango, runway 28 right, you are clear for the option. Caution wake for the departing 737.
3 right, clear for the option, we'll cross the wake of the 737, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Southwest 686, contact departure, have a good night.
Over to departure, thanks for covering Southwest
Center's still
686.
online, yeah. Yeah, Center, I think you keep automatically picking up the tracks of aircraft here at Columbus. I have no idea. Let's go ask for a little bit of training with it or something. Nothing like having a brownout while setting up flight sim rip. Just still going, by the way. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, that's why I wish I had a battery for the computer. Well, if there's documentation, just go to that, hit Control F, and search for it. I don't even know these commands are, what the heck. Hopefully it doesn't last longer than 18 minutes, hopefully. It looks like QX is your drop target command. But that Piper is... Oof. The winds are really pushing on him. At least it's mostly runway heading, which is good. Wait. Oh, it's Monday. Bro, we got Mr. Slant Alpha Adventures on the screen. Wait, what's he doing today? Here. Oh, DC-6? Oh, yeah. Wait, let's see here. It's Revival Night, reviving the DC-6. Haven't flown since Transcon in August. I'm the star, I'm visiting SW2 Columbus. Drop in at Greenville, Spartanburg. Huh. Finish at Daytona Beach. Ooh. Look at that, he's coming here first. Not that I can send him a
Foxtrot
PDC.
Tango, we're looking to make this a short approach.
And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, roger. Runway 28 right. Make a short approach. And runway 28 right, you're cleared for the option.
Runway 28 right, clear for the option. Runway 28 right, clear for the short approach. 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Oh, he put the inclusive 3 in there. We don't really do that here nowadays, but okay. If people put it in there, I'm not taking it out. Oh, look at that. We got a Twitch streamer on the ground there. Got the man himself, Slant Alpha Adventures. See here, I want to see what this looks like. What his whole flight plan is. Where's my thing? Here. Nicholas. See, bro, I don't even use that half the time. Like, no one does. I heard it was going defunct or something like that. Like, they weren't going to use it anymore. Also, technically, this VOR is out of service last I checked. Jack Nicholas. Ah, whatever. I'm close enough. I mean, yeah, his whole flight plan's fine. Of course, why wouldn't it be? The man knows what he's doing. Squawk 28 right, I think we'll put him on. He's technically going south, but his first waypoint is kind of north. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that, actually. a vector. Yeah, I know it's a vector departure. I know it is. You still try and get them for the direction they're going to. Approach tower. Yeah, we got a DC-6. His flight plan has him going south, but his first waypoint is can be radar vectors, the Appleton VOR. Do you want him on the north runway or the south runway? Yeah. Well, he's slant alpha. Oh my, he was talking to me. This guy. All right. It'd help if I had my strip back though. Oh, there it is. Okay, 28 right. We're putting him on. Runway heading, of course. Of course, I can't really clear him or anything yet. Yeah, whatever. Let's go see what's up with his stream. Where's my normal thing here? This one.
Columbus Tower 992, we are holding short of Echo, looking for taxi instructions, and we've got Tango for info.
Tango, okay. Number 1992, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
28 right via Echo 992.
Oh, he's not even streaming yet. Wait, what? Why is he not streaming yet?
And 5 Fox Tango Columbus Tower, looking to make another short approach.
Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango, Roger. Let's see here. We can have him go in. Yeah, Piper 5, Foxtrot Tango, make a short approach. Runway 28 right, you're cleared for the option.
28 right, clear for the option, short approach, 28 right, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Duskin. How do you change the taxiway outline in VRC? What do you mean?
28 right, ready to go.
Number 992, remain holding short landing traffic. Wait, what do you mean by that exactly? Color profile? Technically there is this up here, and you can modify stuff there, but I don't know. Some things it may not be able to change. Like all this stuff, I don't know if I'm able to change the green if I really wanted to. Yeah, I don't really see a green color in here for that. That's probably a custom thing. So there's probably only certain things you can change. And like the stuff here, this is the sector file provided by the Arctic, and this over here on my like ground view is a sector file provided by a guy that's within the Arctic. He sent to me. It's really only useful for ground because if I zoom out, all I see is the Charlie and nothing else. So that's why I only use that for ground view. Slant Alpha and the people I follow. There he is. He's probably gonna be a bit before he calls up too. Because he hasn't even started to stream yet. He might stall at that DC-6, maybe. We'll see. Also, I gotta reset the numbers up top there. There we go. Also, I don't think I've said hi yet. How you doing, Skylar? Okay, so you don't know what the frequency is for all of it? Okay, so you have the position table, right? November 199er2, fly runway heading, wind 270 at 19er, gusting 25, runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
9R2, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 28 right.
Yeah, so in VRC, you've got up in your tools in the comms panel, that's where you'd put in frequencies, at least to listen to the text part of it, because you'd hit the checkbox for RX in that menu after you go add the
Columbus Tower,
frequency.
5 Foxtrot Tango, looking to do another short approach.
And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango. I don't think that's going to be possible this time around, because got a 737 departing the runway currently.
Roger, we'll continue.
Yeah, so then you have your audio for VATSIM. You hit there could be like a little down arrow possibly. You'd hit that and it'll like expand the whole menu, and then you have
And
a plus
midfield
button
down, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
you can press, and then you can put in the call sign for what you want to monitor, which there can be a K before it, or I think you have to do the K before it if you're monitoring like delivery, ground, or tower for whatever reason, at least here in ZID, and then you'd manually type in the frequency for those. But for like approach and center, it'll pick up the frequency on its own. And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, runway 28 ready to cleared for the option. Caution wake turbulence for departing 737.
Clear right, clear for the option, we'll caution the wake, 5 Foxtrot Tango. And 5 Foxtrot Tango, this is going to be a full stop.
Ooh. So, last aircraft calling, what'd you say again?
5 Foxtrot Tango, this is going to be a full stop. It's a bit too bumpy out here for us.
Okay, 5 Foxtrot Tango, in that case, can you enter the right base runway 28 left?
Yep, we're going to enter right base straight right.
And we'll get you back to where you started. 5 Foxtrot Tango, runway 28 left, you are cleared to land.
28 left, clear to land, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Number 199er2, contact departure, have a good night.
9R2 over to departure, we'll see you next time.
Okay, JetBlue, I gotta take care of him here. These people I'm listening to in TeamSpeak. Let's go into JFK. I mean, I assume that's alright. Give him a PDC. .pdc and vectors are above 2 in.
5 Foxtrot Tango, we're looking to report severe turbulence on the end of 28 right.
I assume you mean 28 left?
Sorry, 28 left, sorry about that, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Okay, Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, roger. Some time to build good, so you gotta... Oh, you're talking about him getting the DC-6 off the ground? He probably went live now, didn't he? Yeah, I get an ad once I go to his stream. It's because I hadn't like had the window up yet, or whatever. Some dark clouds here in Columbus. Yeah, there's clouds rolling in. It's we're on ILS currently because I saw the clouds were rolling in. Are you on your way here? Oh yeah, look at that. I guess you're talking to approach now. I'm not really sure. And also this guy, we gave him a PDC. Yeah, if you put in IND underscore CTR. Are you connected and connected in VRC to your like little observer call sign? And Piper 5 Foxtrot Tango, you make the left turn on Bravo to parking. We'll see you later.
Bravo to parking, left turn, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
What else could they be doing wrong? So I do see them, they're observing. Really, bruh? Cleared contact, how you doing? So what happens if you put in KCMH underscore tower? It's going good. We've had some aircraft here. And this is into audio for VATSIM. Oh, we're getting all the aircraft now. And there's not even ground today. GSP, where is that? Greenville Spartanburg International Airport. Okay. Oh, he's just going. I mean, I think that taxiway is closed now, sir. Did you try it with and without the K in the beginning? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Sometimes it uses it, sometimes it doesn't. Another one. American. Temporary of 5,000. He's going to the DQ and VOR. What even is that one? That's... I think that's the one you're dating. Is that the Dayton VOR? Give him 2-8... Right? Yeah, everyone's going 2-8 right today, I guess. No one wants to go to Atlanta. Or something like that. He's gone. I'll go ahead and give him a squawk. And PDC, vectors, DQ in VOR, 2 in, PDC 2, 2-8 right, echo. Give him 2-9er, 7-9er. PDC, pretend he called up. Is slant stream working for you? It keeps buffering, it seems.
Columbus Tower, chances 3141, Papa, information Tango. We are kind of on a left base for 28 left.
Chancellor 3141, Papa. Columbus Tower. Call me a 5-mile final.
I'll call you 5 miles out, chances 4, Papa.
Or send me a
Columbus
strip.
Tower, United 1651 with information Tango, looking for IFR clearance to O'Hare.
United 651 Columbus Tower, clearance on request, standby, expect PDC. So this guy technically did call up. Is he live? You don't see it? Yeah, he's live, it's just really buffering. This is VATSIM. We gotta control, like, a lot more stuff sometimes. It's hard to remember it all. Actually, Derek, aren't you a visitor too? Oh, I thought he was
Hey,
for some
Columbus
reason.
Tower, we're going to re-log in here. It looks like somebody spawned on top of us here. We're going to move over a gate.
United 651 rudder. Chancellor 41 Papa, runway 28 to the left. You're cleared to land, wind 270 at 19er, gusting 25.
28 left, clear to land, chances 4, Papa.
I can at least fill in those things there for him. Oh, and he sent me the strip now. Not that I need that one. Someone didn't spawn on top of him. He spawned on top of them. I'll be honest. And Chancellor 4-1, Papa, caution, there's an aircraft that reported multiple times of wind gusts on short final.
Looking for the Gus, Chancellor 4-1 Papa.
Oh, United's back. Give him a PDC. Two in. PDC 2. 2A to right. Echo. Everyone's going to it right, I guess. 2-9er, 7-9er. P there, because he got PDC. You know what does really suck? Huh? It's 20 degrees in October here in Indak? What's Indak? What? North Dakota or something? I don't know. Brownout's still going rip. And North Dakota. That's what I thought. Just abbreviated? Nah. It's cold. Oh, that sucks, bro. Just put on layers. That's all I gotta say. Looks like the mummy right now? What mummy? What? Okay, let's go mute Slant Alpha stream there. Gotta focus on the controlling here. They can go direct to VORs.
Tower Chancellor 314 Papa is off at Bravo 2, looking for signature.
Answer 3141, Papa texting to signature via Bravo.
Signature via Bravo, Chancellor 4-1 Papa.
I mean, normally I don't need to put it there, but I'm putting it there anyways, just to so I remember. I wonder if he's gonna fly back out of here. I'm not sure. We'll see.
American 1946, good afternoon, radio check.
American 1946, Columbus Tower, 85 by 5.
Roger,
Columbus Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 2821, holding short of Echo information Tango, ready to depart.
Southwest 2821 Columbus Tower, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo, and advise ready takeoff.
28 right via Echo, Southwest 2821.
Yeah, you know, I drive by Louisville pretty often. Like, right, I can see the departure, the planes just departing out. They seem to launch them pretty fast there.
Tower be advised, American 1946, we're going to be pushed back here.
Last aircraft calling, say again?
We're going to be pushing back here, American 1946.
American 1946 Columbus Tower, push and start at your discretion. Advise ready to taxi, holding short of Echo.
Roger that one. We'll short of Echo and call you for taxi. 1946.
Yeah, Southwest 2821 is ready to go. 28 right.
Southwest 2821, fly runway heading. Wind 270 to 19 or gusting 25. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2821.
Oh yeah, there's some events on VATSIM here. Well, just one airport, that their departure list will grow to like 70 or 80 or 90 or something. Jeez. Except this is VATSIM pilots that don't know everything. Those winds sound perfect for an ultralight. Yeah, you mean a kite? A kite in these winds? I remember back when I was first learning how all the airspace stuff worked, and a few times I requested 420, one controller let me have it. They don't
Columbus
really
Tower,
give
Douglas
blocks that
514
often on
Delta Victor,
VATSIM.
information Tango IFR to Greenville.
Douglas 514 Delta Victor, Columbus Tower, go to the Greenville Spartanburg International Airport. The includes 3 departure radar vectors to the Appleton VOR, and as filed, maintain 3,000, expect 7,010 minutes after. Departure on 125.905, squawk 7 tree 17.
Clear to Greenville via Nucleus 3 or Incluse 3. Radar vector is Appleton, then is filed. Will maintain 3,000, expecting 7,010,
Just realized how I messed up here.
125.905, and 7317, Douglas 514 Delta Victor.
Southwest 2821, contact departure.
Over to departure 2821.
And Douglas 4 Delta Victor, read back correct. Advised rate of taxi holding short of Echo.
I will call short of Echo for taxi in a few. 514 Delta Victor.
Okay, and this guy. Yeah, because normally I send these people off as soon as they have positive rate. But like, you know, I realized I gave him his whole clearance and he read it back and everything. It still works out. It's fine. Hardbow 5,000. Going to JFK. Who could have guessed? 28 right. But I need to put my pattern work dudes on 28 left. Jeez. Damn, I'm having to launch everyone on 28 right because of where everyone's flying. Rip. Okay, PDC. Dot PDC vector are above to November for the frequency. Dot PDC 2 28 right Echo. And we gave him 29er, 79er, and PDC. Mom's positive rate? Nah, your positive rate. That sucks. I kinda gotta take a piss. You know what? There's no one talking right now. I'm gonna do that real quick. Potential archive this frequency. Columbus Tower stepping away for 2 minutes. Tower will be back in 2 minutes.
Columbus Tower, United 651, ready for push and start. Columbus Tower, United 651.
And he said he was stepping away for a sec.
Thanks.
Potential archive this frequency. Columbus Tower is now back on the mic. And tower's back.
Columbus Tower, United United 651, ready for push and start.
At 651, Columbus Tower. Push and start, your discretion. Advise ready to taxi, holding short of echo.
We'll give you a call when we're ready to go. Short of echo, 651.
What do you mean third time's the charm? Like him calling up? Another one. Oh, he's coming in. Okay. He called twice in the space of 1 minute, bruh. Dude did not have patience. Slant Alpha set him straight, of course he did. What the heck is this? Jenna 206. I haven't seen that one. Going to JFK, of course. Which one?
Columbus Tower, Southwest 1104, 10.5 out for runway 28 left.
Southwest 1104 Columbus Tower, Roger. Okay, he called. I'm gonna stick him down there. Or actually, no, we'll put him there. Actually, no, I'll put him here because I haven't told him to land yet, so that'll give me the reminder for that.
Columbus Tower, American 1946, on taxiway Echo, requesting taxi with Tango.
1946, this guy. American 1946, Columbus Tower, taxi runway 28 right via Echo. Ah, Jenna's gone.
Runway 28 right via Echo, American 1946. Thanks.
We'll put him off 28 left. We'll just advise approach, at least when he comes back there. And American 1946, fly runway heading, wind 270 to 19, gusting 25, runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, winds acknowledged, American 1946, thanks.
And Southwest 1104, traffic departed the parallel prior to your arrival. Wind 270 to 19, gusting 25, runway 28 left, you are cleared to land.
Runway 28 left, clear to land, Southwest 1104.
Okay, he's cleared to land, put him there. Did you get the frequencies figured out? Whatever. Gotta love it. And approach tower.
Clearance, Jenna 206 with Tango, IFR to Kennedy.
I know that voice. Jenna 206 Columbus Tower, clearance on request, stand by.
Jenna 206.
Brown update, okay. American 1946, contact departure.
Oh, departure 1946, thanks.
And approach tower. I got Jenna 206 going to JFK, is done at signature. Can I send him off to 8 left? Alright. And let's see, we'll give him a squawk. Jenna 206, clearance available, advisory to copy.
Jenna 206.
Jenna 206, go to the JFK International Airport via radar vectors Ardbove, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 45010 minutes after. Departure on 125.9 or 5, squawk 7 tree 1 tree.
Okay, Jenna 206 cleared to the Kennedy Airport, radar vectors to Ardbove, then as filed maintain 5,000, flight level 450 and 10, departure 125.9 or 5, squawking 7 tree 13.
Jenna 206, read back correct, advisory to taxi with Tango.
Okay, Jenna 206, we have Tango, we'll call you for taxi.
Okay.
JetBlue 2038, radio check.
JetBlue 2038, Columbus Tower, hear you 5x5. So that means he's about to
JetBlue
go.
2038, ready for taxi to runway 28 right.
And JetBlue 2038, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
28 right, taxi via Echo, JetBlue 2038.
Southwest is still struggling to touch down, I feel like. Maybe. Or something's going on there. Southwest 1104, exit right to enable.
Right, when April, Southwest 1104.
I feel like I recognize that voice. Don't know which flying group it's from. No one else is coming on final or anything like that. And JetBlue 2038. Fly runway heading. Wind 270 at 19 or gusting 25. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff runway 28 right, JetBlue 2038.
Up, and how you doing, Anita? You know what? I'm gonna turn off. Didn't even mean to hit the. No, stop that. Where is it here? I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Because I have controllers in my ear, music in my ear, pilots, and whatever else happens with the stream. Gets a bit distracting sometimes. 2 November. Southwest 1104, taxi to parking via Charlie Delta 1. He was already taxiing.
Charlie Delta 1 on parking, Southwest 1104. Thanks.
I don't know why he kept going that way. He wasn't supposed to yet. He just woke up. Heck yeah. How are you doing? I'm doing good. There's a lot of aircraft that's been on the screen tonight, and they all want to go 28, or they all have to go 28 right, which is weird. Usually it's 28 left. They all go on, because the people go down to like Atlanta or Charlotte, but everyone's going up north. JetBlue 2038, contact departure. Have a good night.
Contact departure, JetBlue 2038, thanks for service.
United 651, ready for taxi, short of Echo.
You guys got ads, rip. United 651, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
28 right, taxi via Echo, United 651.
And approach Southwest 1104. We're going to the Alpha Gate. Can we go in at Delta 3?
Southwest 1104, roger, taxi via Charlie Delta 3.
Charlie Delta 3 to the ramp, Southwest 1104.
And ground Jenna 206 is signature Romeo 5 with Tango for taxi.
Jenna 206, runway 28 left, taxi via Bravo.
28 left via Bravo, Jenna 206.
And I missed my military aircraft being flown around.
It's a Department of Justice airplane.
United 651, fly runway heading. Wind 270 at 20, gusting 24, runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, United 651.
Yeah, KCMH is definitely bumping. It was on Sunday, too. Or not Sunday, Saturday. We even have Mr. Slant Alpha Adventures himself right there, too. Who I be getting a text from? Who this? Game crashed? Yes, we lost Southwest 121. This controller here that's struggling a little bit. It's center. He's trying to do a new program or something. Bro, all this. Sometimes I wish you guys could hear TeamSpeak chat. Other times I'm glad you can't. United 651, contact departure.
Order departure, have a good night.
Any chance for a Bravo 2 intersection rollout for Jenna 206?
Southwest 206. Yeah, that's approved.
Okay, we're short of 20 left at Bravo 2, ready to go, Jenna 206.
And Jenna 206, wind 270 at 20, gusting 24. Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, you are cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 28 left, clear for takeoff, Jenna 206.
Look, all that's just sent to Columbus approach. So just sending it here. I'm gonna hold on to this guy for a little bit in case he comes back. Wait, should I load in as 222 or 28 Lima Romeo? Neither? Usually you don't have an airline call sign doing pattern work. I just realized I forgot to tell him 28 left at Bravo 2. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter too much to me. I bet his plane probably could have taken off at Bravo 3 if he really wanted to. Center offline? Oh, they're going off in a minute. Could say it's a flight school like BYF. Nah. Let's see how long it takes him to get off the ground. Or how short of a time, at least. Up, and he's off the ground. Jenna 206, contact departure. Have a good night.
Push departure, Jenna 206. Good night, sir.
Attention aircraft, this frequency information uniform is now current. Wind 270 at 20, gusting 24, altimeter 2981. Yeah, uniform is current. Day flight, San Carlos Flight School. Yeah. No, bro, usually I'd prefer not to do stuff like that. I mean, Pilot Club's a little different. I mean, I'm a member of them, so it's a little more different than for them. Especially because they're not like a normal virtual airline. I just do a lot of group flights and stuff.
Columbus Tower, Douglas 514 Delta Victor.
Douglas 514 Delta Victor, go ahead.
That's confirmed you wanted to short of Echo on the north apron.
That is affirmative, but if you'd rather taxi on taxiways, we can make that work too.
No, that's fine. Just wanted to confirm we're going to be departing 28, right?
Yeah, that is affirmative. If I get good at helicopters, you might do helicopter pad work, go for it. Just don't mess up with my normal people. Put you on like a separate runway or something. Oh, looks like we'll have number 8033 Foxtrot stopping in tonight. Nice. Bro, I don't know why I have so many ats here in different discords.
Columbus Tower, Southwest 121, I'm seeing crash. We need a new PDC, sir.
Southwest to 121, roger. You can expect PTC.
Thank you.
He's going to... Oh, wait a second. Because he came back, some of his stuff is going to be messed up. PDC vectors ardbov to November. PDC 2. 28 right echo. There we go. We'll go update this thing here. 2981. There we go. We're set now. So I think the reason I have a whole bunch of ats right now is because when Slant Alpha Adventures went and posted his, going live thing around, he added me in every single one of them. That may be another reason why we're getting so many aircraft tonight. Because he went and did that. I don't know. I'm just going through clearing all the notifications on Discord. Yeet! The heck is that supposed to be a... Oh yeah, I guess it is. This screenshot of the King Air just looks a little weird to me. Because I guess the angle and stuff makes it look like it's flatter than it's supposed to be. I was like, wait a second. And actually, we can go over and watch Slant Alpha as he's taxiing. Right here. He's working on it. Maybe going slightly fast, but he's working on it. Actually, is he going fast? No, not really. Wait, after the terminal, why is he taking a left? I just told him Echo. Which is literally, he can go Juliet Kilo Echo 1, either one of them. Oh wait, no, he was doing it right. This stream is just way delayed from where he actually is.
Tower Douglas 514 Delta Victor's Echo 1 short of Echo, ready to go.
Douglas 514 Delta Victor, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo.
Trade right via Echo 514 Delta Victor.
Got him there. Southwest. Oh yeah, 1104. He landed. Still get to kind of watch him here. Oh no, Southwest 121 crashed again. Or something. Up, crossed. Don't need to blow stuff up. It's not good. Wait, there's gonna be 4 delivery controllers for Dulles during Cross the Pond? Jeez, that's crazy. Need to get you on that 3D mode. Get that FS1 Flight Simulator Tower Cab. I think I'm good. And he's probably got to do a whole run up here now. See, whenever I eventually go learn to use V-Stars, then I'll do like tower view and stuff, but yeah, for now that's not a thing. I think I did read that you
Tower
can
5
use...
and 4 Delta Victor ready when you are.
And Douglas 4 Delta Victor, fly runway heading, wind 270 at 20, gusting 24, runway 28 right, you're cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 28 right, 1 runway heading, 514 Delta Victor.
2 November, send him off, maybe, no? Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Duh. Also, clear approach, how you doing tonight? You kind of, oh, there's another guy. You kind of missed the whole rush here of having a bunch of aircraft on the screen. Yeah, it is a thing. Back in your ATM and ZTL. Set up a full downloadable suite for VRC for every tower in ZTL. All the profiles are for 3D mode, huh? Yeah, I think I saw a thing. It was FS9 you could use for it, but I don't have FS9. Nor would I have model matching for it. Yeah, no, in VRC, I think I saw...
Presidential 56.
Presidential 5-6, Columbus Tower. Go ahead. Gosh.
Presidential 56, looking for IFR clearance to Greensboro, Kilo Golf, Sierra Oscar. We do have information, I believe Victor, correction, uniform on board.
Presidential 5-6, clearance all request, standby. Yeah, he filed the wrong thing, so I didn't even see it come up. KCMH. Also, B18T, what is that? Oh, turboprop, okay. Let's see here. And Douglas 4 Delta Victor, contact departure. Have a good night.
On to departure, we'll see you, Stu, 514 Delta Victor.
I mean, I think that's like the same thing Slant Alpha filed. Which almost no one uses the... What did you guys say it was? Or what did Good Fixin' say it was? It's not Inclus 3 like I've been calling it. Nicholas, that's it. Yeah, Nichols. Oh, Nichols, not Nicholas. Very simple. Want to just look at it? Look at what? The 3D thing? Whatever? Do it right. I'll give him runway heading and all that. I mean, everything else looks good to me. Alright. Presidential 5-6, clearance available, advised ready to copy.
Ready, copy, 5-6.
Presidential 5-6, clear to the Kilo Golf Sierra Oscar Airport. The Inclus 3 departure radar vectors, the Appleton VOR, then as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 7,010 minutes after. Departure 125.905, squawk 7341.
Alright, clear Greensboro Airport, Necklace 3, I believe how you pronounce it, departure, radar vector is Appleton, maintain 3,000, 7,010 minutes and after, departure frequency 25.905, and squawk 7341, Presidential 56.
Presidential 5-6 for readback correct. Advised radar taxi holding short of Golf 2.
Alright, Golf 2, are we looking at 24 left, 24 right? We just picked up the uniform, but it had 2 departure runways. Oh, correction, 28 left, 28 right.
That would be 28 right.
28 right, and you said short of Golf, confirm?
Yeah, short of Golf 2.
Alright, short of Golf 2, we'll call for taxi, expecting
what is all this?
right, and Presidential 56.
Set 3D center, KCMH. Set 3D altitude, 1105. Lastly, set terrain altitude 805. Then just select radar mode to 3D. Yeah, I think I tried it one time with this particular sector file. It didn't really work. This one has it built in by default though. Bro, what mod poll you won? Aren't you supposed to be able to put text in there? Yeah, it probably doesn't spend your points until I tell it that it's done. That whatever you've done is done. Yeah, but aren't you supposed to put some sort of text in there, or did I make it wrong? Just lays the sector map flat. Yeah, because I did do it one time with the little ground view sector file I have here, because it does work with 3D view by default. Bro, you lose the glasses, really? Gosh, y'all, what are you doing? Heck, every time. I don't know why. I don't really have a problem with taking the glasses off, like when it's almost time to go to sleep, you know. And your poll was 2-8 left or 2-8 right. Oh. Well, I already gave the points back. 050. Gosh, I can barely see this right now. Ah,
Columbus
gosh.
Tower, good evening. Delta 552 Heavy looking to pick up IFR to St. Louis.
Delta 522 Columbus Tower. Going to solve request. Expect PDC. Okay.
Alright, we'll expect the PBC. Delta 552 Heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to look that stuff up, especially cause he is a. It's a 777-200. Is that what that means? I think it is. We'll give him 2-8 left. Gonna be one of the few that gets that. Runway heading. He did call up technically. Okay, St. Louis. What's our stuff here? Which one is it? Kansas City. What do we got? St. Louis, VHP Archstar or VHP VLA. Okay, yeah, I need to. This guy gets a reroute. I actually want to look at this here. What does his current thing even say? I mean, why? Okay, no. First, we're going to start him off with the VHP Arch. What's the thing? Arch 2. CMH doesn't have as many fun airports on overseas destinations. Your 414 can't do IFR, rip. Doing flight following as well, or just tower stuff? I mean, I do flight following out to like my 5-mile ring if someone is really slow and don't have to send them off to departure immediately. Okay, VHP starts way out here. Okay. So from there, we'll give him to the Dayton VOR. There we go. Stress. I've been deaf at TeamSpeak for a while. Louis, yeah. PDC vectors, DQ in, 2 November. Doing here. Okay, just doing a flight from TZR to KAOH. Your flight rolling stuff? Okay, I need to deafen that. You're 50 at 330. I don't really know what you're talking about with that part, but...
Tower President 56, short of Gulf 2, ready taxi.
Oh gosh. There. Presidential 56, runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot.
And 28 right via short of Foxtrot 1, correction, Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot 1.
He's got it, okay. I was making sure if he had his mode C on or not. It's hard to see without the glasses. Oh, timer's up. Victor Airways go up but not including 180? Oh. Rip. Well, he's getting it anyways. Bro, I've literally taken Victor Airways, and I'm up at 450 in a jet before. VATSIM doesn't teach me this. I wish it would, but... You have a hard enough time seeing mode C even with the glasses. Yeah, it's a bit tough sometimes. I just realized Delta never had a squawk. Oh, rip.
And oh, never mind. You did it. Never mind.
He just saw the message sent right when he was calling up. Oh gosh. Also, I don't know why this guy in a big boy jet spawned up here. Usually that's private jets. But okay, whatever. You don't spend it all in one place. Bro, you're
Don't
literally
spend
throwing
it all in
pennies.
one place.
Jeez. A 1-2 X-ray Papa for pattern work. In a Robin R22. Okay. Okay, I feel it. Presidential 56, fly runway heading. Wind 270 at 20, gusting 24. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, you're clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Foxtrot 1, we'll fly runway heading for Presidential 56, thank you.
There's the net. Yeah, I know it's NetJet's ramp, but isn't that kind of like charter flights? But it's still the same like private jets, right? At least that's what I call them. You know, the whole town is pissed when it's hard to use data. Yeah. It is X-Plane 12. Oh, so you just kept the same call sign? Okay, let's send this guy off to November. First VATSIM Hilo flight, heck yeah. Oh, an Eagle Spy with the 5
Don't
bits.
you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow.
Oh gosh.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Okay, nope. You're lucky I know how to skip those. Let's see, August. Corporate jet charters, yeah. But they are owned by the corporation, not... Well, see, I call them private jets. That's just what I call those kind of jets, those size of jets, you know? Doesn't matter if they're private or not. Presidential 56, contact departure. Have a good night.
Departure, QA.
You got this, though? Yeah, you got this.
My
Oh,
sprinkler
gosh.
goes like this.
You know, I've seen these before.
And comes back like it.
Yeah, I've seen those before on people's streams. Okay, I gotta work on this guy. We'll give him 280 to left. And left close traffic. Never auto tail. I just realized he gave him a radar vector. And he was below 3,000, I'm pretty sure. And I think 3,000 is like the lowest for... Or 2,900 is the lowest for vectors. I think. It's like someone is just spitting at this point. At that point. Oh gosh, here's another one. Dude's literally throwing pennies.
Planes go wow, and boats go trip trip.
Huh. This place spot the oddity? What do you mean? Spot the oddity? What did I do wrong? Spot it, you will know? I'm not really sure, bro. Bro, I swear these dudes are talking it up over TeamSpeak. I am not. Oh, IFR here. Yeah, I don't think he's IFR, bro. No. Yeah, but he's definitely not IFR. We'll ask him about that. I mean, of course he's VFR, but gotta confirm it, you know. He could be IFR and he wants to go out and do practice approaches. I don't know. Check your squawks. I mean squawks. What? What about squawks? He doesn't need one. He's doing pattern work. No, it's first VATSIM helicopter flight. Because I know who that is.
What's the local MVA?
MVA. Let's see here. Where is it? Somewhere in here. Don't remember exactly where, but it's somewhere in here. I mean, I think it's 2,900, but, like, I'm checking. There's a whole thing you can bring up here. Somewhere. I mean, there's all of ZID. Here's, like, minimums, I guess, for center. It's technically 30 around here. But CMH, there's more specific ones. Which looks like 25, actually. Oh, it's a little bit higher than I thought. Okay.
Columbus Tower, helicopter 12 X-ray Papa, information uniform requesting pattern work.
Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa, Columbus Tower, confirm you are VFR and not IFR. Oh wait, he already changed it on his
We
own.
are VFR. I thought I added a different flight plan, but...
Usually you don't refile that, especially once controllers have edited it, but whatever. And just take off and land and take off and land over again. Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa, VFR pattern work is approved. You want a hover taxi or do you want to take off, go straight into the pattern today?
Request a hover taxi 12 X-ray Papa.
Okay, number 12 X-ray Papa, advise rate of taxi.
We will advise, ready to taxi and pattern approved 12 X-ray Papa.
Map layout looks this. Yeah, bro, it probably literally is. Like, some of the stuff around here in ZID is pretty old. Like, let me show you some of our SOPs here. We got...
And Tower Delta 552 Heavy, sorry about that route mix-up. That was my bad. And we're ready for push and start.
And Delta 552, Columbus Tower, push and start, your discretion.
Push start, discretion, Delta 552 Heavy.
KCMH is getting a new terminal eventually, yeah. I mean, the map over here, this is actually someone made this one that's a part of ZID, and he went and sent it to me, so I use it. He's busy, you fly out of here a lot, and love the chillness. Yeah, I've had pattern work in a chopper plenty of times. What's this guy? Oh, he's a PC-6, but he's at the terminal. And wants VFR 31,000 feet. There's so much wrong with that flight strip.
A rofl train goes
Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa ready for hover taxi.
Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa, runway 28 left, hover taxi via Bravo.
Runway 28 left, hover taxi via Bravo 12 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, I got some questions for that guy. First of all, we're just gonna empty his squawk. It's probably from when he was flying before. Clearance approved his request. Look at Cincinnati SOP. Yeah, I've looked at them, bro. I know this. I know how old it is. Oh, this is the wrong thing here. I was trying to find the actual file. Cincinnati, yeah. Yeah, effective date 2009, but then last updated 2011. Oh yeah, William Lewis. That's probably you, right? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Okay, what about Indianapolis? I think that one's pretty old too, because, bro, there's some of the scratchpad data stuff here, it's not even valid anymore. May 2010. Oh, yep, we have William Lewis again. July 2011. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, I think I've heard that they're actually trying to update some of it, but just haven't. Wait. Oh, he's landing. Okay. Yeah, I think the DATM is trying to update the SOPs. It's just taking them a while, because, you know, life and whatnot. Also, this Southwest isn't coming back. Remember adding that picture on the cover and everything? Yeah, if only we had the whole... Like, the main problem I have with this is the
Tower
scratch
12
pad
X-ray
thing.
Papa, could I take off intersection Bravo 3?
Bravo 3. Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa. If you're ready for immediate departure, we can make it work.
Affirmative.
Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa. Make left close traffic, wind 270 at 20, gusting 24. Runway 28 left at Bravo 3, clear for takeoff.
28 left, Bravo 3 left, close traffic, clear for takeoff, 12 X-ray Papa.
And Tower Delta 552 Heavy, ready taxi.
And Delta 552, runway 28 right, taxi via Echo. Oh, wait, correction. That'll be 28 left, taxi via Delta 1 Charlie. I'm sorry about that.
28 left, Delta 1 Charlie, Delta 552 Heavy.
Yeah, sorry, everyone's just been going up to 28 right. I forgot you're going to 28 left.
Nah, it's all good. Thank you, though.
Oh, maybe I didn't need him for immediate takeoff. Whatever. I thought this guy was coming in way faster, and and they thought he was coming to this runway.
Tower 91633 on the ILS, 28 right.
I mean, it'll bother me, but I can make it work. Okay.
The lawnmower goes Shershi area vovavoom sheria and rice
Tower
burner.
91633 on the ILS, 28 right.
Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa. There's Building 738 on final 28 right, report him in sight.
We got him. 12 X-ray Papa.
And helicopter 2 X-ray Papa maintain separation by that aircraft. Caution wake turbulence. Runway 28 left, you're cleared for the option.
28 left cleared for the option. Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa.
Columbus Tower, November 249, Juliet Alpha, radio check.
Two 4-9 Juliet Alpha Columbus Tower, hear you 5x5. Okay, no. How you doing with the eye? Okay, this guy, runway heading and all that. 400, is that valid for that direction? Yeah, it's even, and it's not above 420.
Columbus Tower, number 501 Echo, IFR to St. Louis with uniform.
With uniform. Number 501 Echo Columbus Tower, clearance on request, stand by.
Stand by, 501 Echo.
Okay, let's give him the same flight plan I gave the guy earlier. That one.
And Tower, United 1633 is going to vacate left onto Echo 5.
At 1633, roger. Taxi parking via Echo.
Parking by Echo, United 1633, thanks.
Number 501 Echo, clearance available, advisory to copy, expect reroute.
Advisory to copy, expect reroute, 501 Echo.
And so you are ready to copy?
Ready to copy, sorry, 501 Echo.
Okay, it sounded like you were just reading it back there, but you're good to the St. Louis International Airport. We have radar vectors, the Dayton VOR, that's Delta, Quebec, November, Victor 50, and the Victor Hotel Papa VOR for the Arch 2 arrival into St. Louis. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after. Departure 125.905, squawk 7372.
Tower standby, 501 Echo.
501 Echo, just advise if you need me to read again. Break helicopter 2 X-ray Papa. Wind 270 at 20, gusting 24. Runway 28 left, you're cleared for the option.
28 left, cleared for the option. Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, Tower, can you read back 501 Echo?
Citation 501 Echo, cleared to the St. Louis International Airport. Via radar vectors, the Dayton VOR, that's Delta, Quebec, November. The Victor 50 to Victor Hotel Papa VOR. Then the Arch 2 arrival, that's Alpha Alpha Romeo Charlie Hotel 2. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after. Departure 125.905. Squawk 2 tree, or 7 tree, 7-2.
Clear to St. Louis, radar vectors Dayton, Victor 50 to Victor Hotel Papa VOR, Arch 2 arrival, maintain 5,000, expect 4,000, 10 minutes after departure frequency 125.905, squawk 7372, number 501 Echo.
Or 501 Echo, read back correct. Advise rate a taxi with information uniform. Although they have uniform number.
Advisory taxi with uniform, 501 Echo.
Jeez. Another guy for pattern work up there. So I'll put him on 28 right. Bro, you keep throwing pennies,
We're
man.
no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Bruh, I'm not getting rickrolled. Gosh, I hate when people do this. They like put the runway in the route and stuff. I'm like, that's unnecessary. Don't do it. Also, all the direct things. Who'll be sending me a message? I don't even know what call sign that is.
Bite me, Skyman.
Tower 4929 Hotel is at the gate with information uniform, requesting VFR departure on the active from current location to Kilo
I just want to
Papa
tell you
India
how
Alpha.
I'm feeling, gotta make you understand.
Bro, you guys gotta stop this, come on. Number 4929 Hotel. Let's see. You got a couple things wrong with your flight plan. Were you planning on going up to flight level 315?
Eagle
Ooh.
be more like speed
31.5 would be
light.
great, but if you would like me to stay lower for the VFR, that's fine.
And November 4929 Hotel, yeah. VFR is usually below flight level 180, at which point you refer to it as thousands of feet instead of flight levels. So highest I can do for you is 17,500.
17,500 would be great for 4929 Hotel.
Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa, runway 28 left, you're cleared for the option.
So that's cleared for the option 12 X-ray Papa.
Oh, this guy left. Or did he?
Tower Road 519 with you, 28 left.
Delta 519 Columbus Tower. Traffic is a helicopter short final for 28 left. 1270 at 20 gusting 24, runway 28 left, you're clear to land.
Come on, 28 left, Delta 519.
Didn't realize I'd gotten this thing. United 1633. Did that guy already land and come in and all that? Yeah, he did. Duh. Okay, what else do we have? Actually, he's going to... Actually, PA, is that Peachtree? No. Okay. You're trying to fly IFR flight levels with VFR rules? Yeah, it doesn't work. Go VFR eastbound. Okay, and Pilatus 2 Niner Hotel. Do you require flight following today?
Affirmative.
Eaglespio
give me a
09
second,
gifted
I'll
a tier
go-
1 sub to cleared approach.
Give me a second, I'll
This
go
is their
work
first
on
gift
approach
sub
then.
in the channel.
Gosh. Eagle Spy
Roger.
gifting the
29
clear approach,
Hotel
heck yeah.
standby.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask. Let's see here. All right. Well, because they're talking a lot up there, and I gotta ask you a question. Yeah, pretty much. Every time I unmute, it says them. Okay, we have number 492 Niner Hotels, PC6, VFR to the east, 17,500. Yeah. I mean, he's eventually gonna be above your airspace, but whatever. Okay, 2,500. Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa, there's a A320, 2-mile final, 28 left, reporting my sight.
Insight and 2X Papa would like to do a landing at signature this time.
Helicopter 12 X-ray Papa, maintain VFR separation from that aircraft, and for sequencing, why don't you make a right 360, that will get you in a signature.
Right 360, 2X Papa, maintaining separation.
And number 2 X-ray Papa, you can fly direct signature and report landing assured.
Fly direct signature will report landing assured at 2X Papa.
Right, and Pilatus 2 Niner Hotel, clearance available, advisory to copy.
29 Hotel is ready to copy.
And 2 Niner Hotel, maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure on 125.905, squawk 7 tree 57.
Maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure 125.95. 7351 in the box.
In the box. And Pilatus 2 Niner Hotel, read back correct. Advise rate of taxi, expect runway 28 right.
Will advise 29 Hotel.
And Delta 519, you can taxi to parking via Charlie Delta 3.
Charlie Delta 3, Delta 519.
12X Papa, landing assured.
Helicopter 2 X-ray Papa, I mean, I still show you in the air unless you landed in the grass right there.
I can assure you I'm landing.
Yeah, but that landing assured means you're on the ground and, you know, solid on the ground, not in the air.
Well, I'm landed now. 12X Papa.
This guy, what the heck? This guy wanted pattern work. Can't really see the ground for the VFR rules. Yeah, I get. Technically, on VATSIM, people could be simulating other stuff. That's why we kind of
Tower, number 501 Echo, ready for taxi with uniform.
01 Echo, where he is. Number 501 Echo, runway 28 left, taxi via Charlie 1.
28 left via Charlie 1, 501 Echo.
Hard landing and on fire, so you just crashed, rip. Oh, and the Delta left too. Actually, there was one guy that crashed earlier too.
And Tower 4929 Hotel is ready for the taxi.
Pilatus 29er Hotel, confirm squawking 7357.
7357 for 29er Hotel.
Oh, I got two people up here. What we got? November 11110. Wait, is there an extra one?
November 249 Juliet Alpha, ready to check.
It's four of them. November 249er Juliet Alpha Columbus Tower, here 5x5. All right. Of course, he has no flight plan yet. I almost wonder if he's gonna go up and do whatever. So I don't know if I said it or not, but thanks for the 1,000 bits there, Kraust.
And Tower 4929 Hotel is back with you. Had a frequency change. I apologize.
Plus 29er Hotel, if you were, I think it's Microsoft Flight Sim that will do that. Recommend going in your settings and turning off the AI thing that automatically switches frequencies.
Affirmative.
Landing assured information at the real world means that the aircraft hasn't necessarily landed, but is definitely going to
do you
land.
see me reporting on my transponder? I got 7351 in the box.
Pilatus 29er Hotel, it's supposed to be 7357.
Oh, Roger, 7357.
Well, I mean, the thing is that the dude was still 50 knots, and usually when you're that close to landing and all that, you're like 10 in a helicopter. I mean, he probably pitched up like this before landing. So wait, one of them is playing music there? Is it the one of them in the voice chat there's playing music? Is it the one of the people in the voice chat there's playing music? I really don't feel like changing my Discord settings to be able to join that. Oh, he's gone. Rip. Think you might try again in the helicopter you're more familiar with? What, like the H-135 or whatever? Let's see, we still have one arrival coming here soon. Sierra 76. I'm not sure what that is. Nope, no, new guy. Oh. What? I don't get why...
4929 Hotel has re-entered transponder frequency 7357. Do you see me reporting, sir?
And Pilatus 29er Hotel, we show you using the correct code.
Roger, thank you, sir. Ready for the taxi when available. 4929 Hotel.
Pilatus 29er Hotel, runway 28 right. Taxi via Echo.
Runway 28 right.
Didn't I?
Taxi via Echo.
Didn't I tell this guy to taxi earlier? Or am I wrong on that? I don't think I did. I don't know. But anyways, this guy shows Lima-Zulu for some reason. And he is a CC-19, which is in fact not able to go up into airspace that allows him to be slanted Lima. I'll ask him about that in a minute. New to VATSIM. VFR and the pattern around the airport. Okay, we'll simplify that. Pattern work. 28 right. Right, close traffic. Don't recall taxi instructions. Oh, is that one you? If your name is Lucas, I didn't know it was. Unless you're just talking about you hearing it on the stream. That could be it too.
N11110 request clearance to taxi to 10 liters for departure.
10 liters? Bruh. You just didn't hear any taxi instructions. Oh, okay. Bro, if you're trying to take off 10 left, that's like a suicide mission there. Cause like the wind is gonna be on your tail and that's not good. Still very much about power, rip. That sucks. Alright, airport's definitely calmed down a bit, that's good. Can hear you transmitting through the stream. Can't hear you in-game. You can hear Microsoft Flight Sim ATC. Okay, so there's another setting in Microsoft Flight Sim you gotta disable, and that's the audio for the actual ATC talking to you. And I mean, there's a chance your frequency got changed again because you didn't do the setting right the first time. What else? Bro, he was talking to me, and that's if he is 29er Hotel. He was talking to me.
And Tower 492 holding short runway 28 right, ready to go.
Pilatus 29er Hotel, fly runway heading. Wind 270 at 20, gusts 24. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, copy the winds, 492 Hotel.
And here's that flight following guy. Oh wait, it's all set up to your headphones. Which setting to mute Microsoft Flight Sim? Bro, I'd have to open up the sim to figure that out, and that takes a good 10 minutes at least. But it's something in the assistant settings, maybe? Where you can disable the voice part of it? I think. If not, you can just go turn it down all the way in audio settings, I think. Turn voices down. Yeah, but there's a thing that's a little more permanent than that.
110 Hotel, request taxi.
Number 11110, Columbus Tower. VFR Patrick's approved. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot.
November 110, request Foxtrot 3, intersection departure.
Foxtrot 3. Okay, a Carbon Cub. What company makes that aircraft? And actually, is it in fact a CC-19 that you'd put on there? Maybe it's something else. Cub Crafters. Oh, okay. Okay, Cub Crafters 110. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 3. Taxi via Foxtrot.
28 right at Foxtrot 3, taxi via Foxtrot 10 Hotel.
I'm up just Mark Slant Golf since he's VFR. And Pilatus 200 Hotel. Contact departure. Have a good day.
Switching to departure. Thank you, sir. Good day. 29er Hotel.
I should have told him earlier. And now, we'll see if he does a run-up or not. He's Microsoft Flight Sim pilot, so possibly not.
November 110, ready for departure.
And Cubcrafters 110, make right, close traffic. Wind 270 at 17, gusting 27. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 3, you are cleared for takeoff.
28 right at Foxtrot 3, clear for takeoff. We'll make right, close traffic, 110.
Our brother's over here getting excited over something. I feel like this guy's not coming back. I'll delete his thing. Yeah, that guy's still working his way here. There's no other arrivals. Slant Alpha's still working his way down that way. I don't think he's gonna get to his second flight. Oh, maybe he will. We still have like an hour or 2 hours till I'm signing off, I think. Oh gosh. See the AI controls, ATC, better than assistance. You turned everything off. I wouldn't recommend turning off, or no. Yeah, you should turn off crash settings. Just make it so when you crash, you don't actually disappear or anything like that, because that can cause problems. Cubcrafters 110, wind 270 at 17, gusting 27. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option.
28 right, clear for the option, November 110.
Gosh. This dude literally, in his Discord that he sent me here, he literally nicknamed himself to Columbus Approach. It's not even like the ZID Discord or anything. How you doing? Was that Lilo? I think it was. Something like that. Attention aircraft, this frequency information Victor is now current. Wind 270 at 17, gusting 27. Altimeter 2981. And Victor's current. Didn't even copy Victor? Bruh. And citation 501 Echo. Did I give you taxi clearance already?
Yeah, you did. I just, I wasn't actually quite ready for taxi. I just asked a little bit early. Yeah, 50 Echo.
Yeah, usually you ask for taxi when you're actually ready, just for future reference there.
Yeah, that was my bad. Citation 501 Echo, ready at runway 28 left for departure.
And flight citation 01 Echo, fly runway heading, wind 270 at 17, gusting 27, runway 28 left, you are cleared for takeoff.
Fire runway heading, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, 5001 Echo.
November 110, request short approach.
Cup Crafters 110, make short approach, runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option.
Short approach to your right, we're clear for the option, 110.
I just see him, like, what'd he do right there? Cup Crafters 110, caution a citation departing on the parallel.
Roger.
Forgot about that. Should have said that earlier. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good so far. And citation 01 Echo, contact departure. Have a good night.
Over to departure, 501 Echo, see ya.
Did this guy even touch? Or what's he doing? I don't know if he touched or not. Doesn't really matter, he's cleared for the option. Low approach, I'm pretty sure is included in that. And now there's one guy on the screen.
November 110, request short approach.
Cub Raptors 110, make sure to approach runway 28 right, clear for the option.
28 right, clear for the option, clear short approach.
Bruh, this dude's making the shortest patterns ever. Like, jeez. Like, he's definitely going for short approaches and stuff there. Oh. There's another guy coming in here soon. At Delta 2130. This guy's still working his way outbound. That's a long flight though right there. Jeez. Up there he goes. He's doing the touch and go there. Or the stop and go, actually, it looks like. Dang, a full throttle gets up to speed pretty quick there. Been a while since I've flown an X-Cub. Like, a while. Maybe I should do that here sometime soon. Especially if the one mod that makes it a little faster adds, like, you know, a couple hundred liveries that you can use. Ugh. Wonder if he's gonna request another short approach. We'll see.
Number 110, request short approach.
Subcrafters 110, make short approach. Runway 28 right, clear for the option.
Short approach runway 28 right, clear for the option. 110.
Comedic, yeah. Bro, the thing is, he calls it out as he's gonna need to turn. He should call it out at least by midfield when he's gonna do a short approach. Because, it takes time for the exchange of words there. Alright, do you know that we got our power back as soon as we stepped out of the house to get food? Rip. That sucks. Can't even go load up the sim or anything. Always sucks when you have these like lows here. There's just nothing on the screen, even though you're just dealing with a whole bunch of people. I guess since center's not on, people don't really want to come here or something. There is United that's coming soon though. Charlotte Ground is just randomly online. How long you plan to staff KCMH? To like 10:30 Eastern maybe. Bro, he's going 290 knots below 10,000. That's not supposed to happen. Cub Crafters 110. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option. Yes, I know it's ground speed, not airspeed. But like he actually wait, never mind. Wind is blowing this way, so actually that number could be right.
Tower Sikorsky 76 X-ray Papa type S76 requesting pattern with Victor.
Oh, he's over there. I didn't even see him. Pattern with Victor. Pattern work. VFR. Sikorsky 76 X-ray Papa. Columbus Tower. If our pattern work's approved. Gonna need to air taxi or fly directly into the pattern today.
I'll fly directly into the pattern 76 X-ray Papa.
Okay, 76 X-ray Papa. Departure from the ramps at your discretion. Fly southbound, enter the left downwind for 28 left.
Departure departure from the ramp at my discretion to fly southbound and enter the 28 left downwind 76 X-ray Papa.
And remember, 76 X-ray Papa, what's the 4-letter aircraft code?
It's a 3-letter code, Sierra 76 X-ray Papa.
So Sierra 72?
Sierra 76, like my call sign, 76 X-ray Papa.
So you must have paid the FAA for that call sign.
I'm sure I did.
Paid extra. He paid extra. Then please, we'll call him up in the pattern already. Oh, gosh. I've been tired the last couple days. We'll see you then. No, you gotta make it loud and proud. See ya. You tried. This guy's there. How are these two gonna meet up? And Cubcrafters 110, make a short approach, runway 28 right to reclude for the option.
Number 110 unable.
And say again?
We're unable to short approach this time, number 110.
Cubcrafters 110, roger. But if the option is still valid.
We're clear for the option, number 110.
Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, there's an X-Cub in the downwind for 28 right, report him in sight.
We got him in sight, 6 X-ray Papa.
Okay, 6 X-ray Papa, maintain separation from that aircraft. Runway 28 left, you're cleared for the option, on the go, make left close traffic.
28 left cleared for the option, left close traffic, 76 X-ray Papa.
And Cubcrafters 110, there's a helicopter in the left base for 28 left, report him in sight. Oh, Juliet Alpha's back. VFR pattern work, okay. Can make it work. 28 right... Right close traffic. Wait for him to call up. And they have good separation there. At least in my opinion, good separation. Then I have this guy coming in soon. He's going 30, bro, he's trying to make a really slow approach. He's like 200 feet up, going really slow. Or not 400 feet up, I think, actually. Or, I don't know. He's ascending, though. At like 20, 30 knots. Cubcrafters 110 if you could, keep the speed up. We got traffic on a 7-mile final.
Alright, best forward speed, almost there.
Fast forward speed. Oh my god, is it? Okay, he is speeding up. Yeah, we're good then. And there's the United. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, there's a United 737 6-mile final for 2H right, report him in sight.
In sight, 6 X-ray Papa.
Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, maintain VFR separation from that aircraft. Still can't hear anything.
Maintaining VFR from the aircraft, 6 X-ray Papa.
You got something going wrong there, I don't know what it is. Did you put in the right frequency? Like the correct one, not the one that Microsoft Flight Sim says?
2325 inside of, weeks. I was straight right.
2325. Rudder. Cubcrafters 110 if you could, keep moving. I did clear him for the option though, so that's my fault.
Tower 6 X-ray Papa, confirm I am cleared for the option.
United 2335 from my 2H right, you are cleared for the option. Come on. Can he talk, please? Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, runway 28 to left, you are also cleared for the option.
2 left cleared for the option, 6 X-ray Papa.
Driver plan for sounding? Could be, yeah. 124.6? Yeah, that is the Aegis frequency. Bro, what is this Cub doing at 22 knots right now? Doing a bit of slow flight while we have an airliner on his ass. We had a guy whose motherboard came installed with a sonic sound driver or something of the sort. I don't exactly know what that means, but eh. Bro, this United, he's going real slow because of the headwind. Heard VATSIM before, so this is a relatively new phenomenon.
Yeah, 2325 going around.
Yeah, 2325, roger, fly runway heading. I maintain 3000.
Alright, runway heading 3000 at 2325.
United 2325 is going around. And United 2325, contact departure 125.905.
Back to departure, we'll see you. United 2325.
Yeah, he's going up to 3000. Cubcrafters 110. Caution wake turbulence for landing Boeing 737. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option.
Caution wake turbulence 28 right, cleared for the option.
Did you really? Did I give United the option? I guess I did. Oh my gosh. What the heck, bro? Yeah, he should have included. I mean, the option includes landing clearance, you know? Is it really that bad? Oh yeah, Windows update. Apparently, that's had some problems with it. I'm not sure if it's sound-wise though, but it's one of my professors. He did the update. He had a bit of trouble. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa. There's Cubcrafters on a 2-mile right to base. Runway 28 right. Report him in sight.
Inside, 6 X-ray Papa.
6 X-ray, Papa maintains separation from that aircraft. Runway 28 to the left, you are cleared for the option.
28 left, cleared for the option, 76 X-ray Papa.
What do you say? Average Joe, try to use the beta version of vPilot. What do you say? Apparently I cleared him for the option, but I mean that's almost the same as landing there. Yeah, it's part of that is landing clearance. Like my chat here, they're like, did you really just clear him for the option? I don't know, but I gave it to him. What are these guys? I guess he's so used to listening for cleared to land instead of cleared for the option. I'm gonna call that, oops here on my part, I think. Oh, guys coming out of Mansfield. 506 or 5060 Bravo. I thought that what's his name? Is it? I thought that 8033 Foxtrot was about to come fly, but maybe not. It says he's hoping to get a flight tonight. If so, he'll stop in. Bro, this Cub is... This Cub's just trying to work on his super... Oh, he might have just crashed or stalled out. Maybe. Yep, he crashed. He definitely crashed. He 100% stalled it out and crashed. He was going a bit too slow. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I think I just had one of my pattern work guys stall and crash. Yeah, Snow Dog, was that you? Or was that someone else? $23, $25. That Ben Niner Juliet Alpha's back. Look at that. In his Piper. I think he's there trying to work on his sound settings. Hey.
You can never do enough power off stall practice.
Yeah, but usually you're doing that practice up at like 5,000 feet or something, so you have a bit of clearance. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, runway 28 to left, you're cleared for the option.
2 left, cleared for the option, 76 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, so we'll see if Michael shows up tonight. Oh, and I missed the landing.
And 76 X-ray Papa, after this touch and go, I'd like to have a departure to the south.
Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, rudder. VFR southbound. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, do you require flight following?
Negative flight following 66 Big Papa.
Okay. Yeah, this next VFR departure will be negative flight following. Give him his squawk and stuff there. This guy will be negative flight following. It's gonna be coming to the south. I think he's on the go now. 88, 85, maybe not, actually. Or maybe he just did a low approach. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa. VFR to the south is approved. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure 125.905. Squawk 7 tree 20. Oh yeah, posture check, yep.
Maintain 2,500 or less, south departure approved, and 125.905 and taken squawk.
Squawk 7 tree 20.
7320, 6 X-ray Papa.
6 X-ray Papa, read back correct. Now fly southbound.
Flying southbound, 6 X-ray Papa.
Hydrate, we got him. Oh, jeez. And helicopter 6 X-ray Papa, do you plan to go any higher than 2,500?
Negative, 6 X-ray Papa.
6 X-ray Papa, no further services available. Monitor advisories. Squawk VFR, and we'll see you later.
Over to advisory and squawk VFR 76 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, and that VFR's not coming to you. He's staying below your airspace. Keep it stripped just in case. Bet you he's gonna come back in a bit. We'll see. Now he should be coming over. There he is. That was almost perfect timing there.
I will donate 15,000 bitties if you tell United to go around.
Bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid like that. Like, what is it? When I'm flying, it's like 250 bits, and then you can tell me to go around it. The little thing where you hover over the video player on Twitch. The little thing that's there. But, like, I'm not doing that to other aircraft. Yeah, so I don't care about no bits for me. I'm not ruining this dude's experience for $15. Especially because he already went around.
That tower, United 23, 25. We're going to try this a second time. Visual, to the right this time.
United 23, 25 Columbus Tower. Wind 27017, gusting 27. Runway 28 right, you are clear to land.
Clear land, 28 right, United 23, 27, 25.
He's probably used to a different call sign or something like that. I was stressed. Did I never put his thing in the strip there? Yeah, I never put that he was parting KCMH. Whoops. Nah, we're not doing that. Also, the fact that you keep cheering one bit. I don't really want to have to make it so people have to do more than that, but, you know. If people keep spamming it, that might just have to happen. Dang, 110 knots ground speed. Because of the, like, 20 knots of wind, at least. Or about 20 knots. Up to almost 30. I also don't know why it's not playing the sounds anymore. Maybe it's because you've done it so many times, it just doesn't want to do it anymore. Alright, United, he's on the ground. Yep. At 2325, exit left when able. Taxi to parking via Echo.
Alright, left when able, we'll taxi to parking via Echo. United 23, 25.
Alright, now he's going to parking. And it's not climb 3000, it's actually climb and maintain 3000. It's one of the only times as a tower controller I get to say
United
climb and maintain.
2325 go around climb 3000 fly runway heading.
Why did it just now show up with those? What the heck? Yeah, whatever. Must have been some sort of lag there.
Columbus Tower, Archer 249 Juliet Alpha, ready to check out.
Archer 249 Juliet Alpha Columbus Tower. Say request? What was it?
Roger, no request right now, Tower. I was just getting ready to check and it finally worked. Thanks.
Alright, glad you got your mic working. But you know what? I gotta go use the restroom again. So, potential aircraft this frequency, Columbus Tower will be stepping away for a minute or two. And we'll be right back in a minute or so. Anderson helipad. What the heck is that? 10 aircraft. This frequency Columbus Tower's back on the mic. And tower's back. Alright. Apparently approach is leaving at like 10 o'clock or something. This guy. Why is he coming from so close? Huh. Yeah, whatever. I might close up when 6 X-Ray Papa gets back. I think he's coming back. Better be ready to paddle work for at least an hour. I don't know about that. Like, I'm tired. I was even tired yesterday. So, yeah, I don't know. Although yesterday I was more tired. Probably didn't help that I didn't have the stream that, helps keep me awake or something. Overlay check? I mean, there's literally no overlays for while I'm controlling. Topper the Pilot? Huh, nice name, I guess. Yeah, but while I'm doing controlling here, there's not really changes and overlays and stuff. Besides, if I maybe would have forgot to turn the camera back on after like using the restroom or something. Oh gosh. I'm definitely tired. Oh yeah, and I have class tomorrow, don't I? You're just redeeming all the things. Oh, and Niner Juliet Alpha is doing pattern work in VR. Okay. I don't know why you gotta keep playing those, but whatever, I guess. And Niner Juliet Alpha, hopefully he can get his stuff figured out and actually get up in the air now. It's like the last guy on the screen, pretty much. Except for 6 X-Ray Papa down there. Yeah, I was hoping 8033 Fox would be able to come out here, but I guess not today. At least not yet. This thing is a pain to get the engine started, I bet so. Why'd you even turn it off, though? 3 now?
Happy?
You're just going up in one each time. Like there's a guy that I've watched, not really on Twitch, but I watched the like edited VODs. And there was one time he was talking about a guy that kept heckling him
NVM.
and just gave him one bit each time, just heckle at him. And he's like, "Bro, I'm not gonna respond to your message. You're literally throwing pennies at me." Like it's the kind of the same concept here. Except, I'm not a streamer with, tens of thousands of people watching like that guy is. It's slightly different in this case. It's more than
It's
your
more than
salary
your salary at CMH.
at Columbus.
Columbus Tower, Archer 249 Juliet Alpha with information Victor. I am at the northwest parking. Request taxi to runway.
Here's your penny, now do a trick.
Okay. And Piper 249er Juliet Alpha Columbus Tower. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1. Taxi via Foxtrot.
28 right via Foxtrot, 249 Juliet Alpha.
And we'll say right back. And 9er Juliet Alpha advised you have information Victor.
Yeah, A firm, information Victor, 249 Juliet Alpha.
He's got the stream in the background, totally. And going pretty loud, too.
Columbus Tower, helicopter 76 X-ray Papa, inbound about 10 to 12 miles to the southeast.
Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa Columbus Tower. What are your intentions today?
I'd like landing at the avionics shop near the tower, 76 X-ray Papa.
I think I know where that is. Hey, Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa. For now, enter the left base for 28 left.
Left base for 28 left, 76 X-ray Papa.
Hey, Aviator Chris, look at you.
Do you want to come to the next Lizzo concert with me?
Lizzo? I don't even know what the heck that is. But, Aviator Chris with 9, how you all doing? It's not too bad. You kind of missed the big rush of aircraft earlier today. Like an hour and a half ago. There was a whole lot of aircraft departing, a few coming in. But now everyone's kind of just off doing their own thing. And we even had Slant Alpha Adventures down here, if you recognize that call sign there. Which I wonder if he just departed somewhere and forgot to file his flight plan. Wonder if he departed there and now he's going somewhere else. I don't know. But he's not going towards here, that's for sure. I've heard and seen him. Yeah, he's a guy I watch a decent amount. ABX, what the heck call sign is that? It literally doesn't say it in his remarks. That doesn't help. What was it again? ABX. Just ABEX, okay.
Come to MDW next time in controlling smile.
You know, it doesn't help to not exactly know your name here on Twitch. Like, what are you, a tower controller? Approach? Is this one you? I have no idea. Probably not, though. Actually, even better, if you give me your CID, I can make it so my thing will, like, highlight you when you're online here. Got a whole bunch of CIDs in here. Also, a bunch of call signs that'll be highlighted, too. I really just forgot one of these. It's that... You're 1110. That doesn't really help me figuring it out. Especially because you're not here anymore. Kind of crashed. I mean, it would help to have your CID I can put in there. Oh, new guy. Foxtrot 440. Huh. Just doing VFR. He was last at Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Helicopter 6 X-ray Papa in air taxi direct to the avionics place.
Air taxi direct to Spirit Avionics, 76 X-ray Papa.
Yeah, I don't know the avionics place. I mean, I know Lane Aviation, but I don't know the avionics place. Let's see here. Bring up Google Maps, and we can look it up there. Port. I'm blind. Oh, there it is. That's upholstery though. He's going down this way. There's a logistics place, of course, Signature. Flight school, something for Southwest. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where it is that he's going to. I don't know. Unless he's going back to where he started, even though he's still at 62 knots. He'd normally be going way slower than that, trying to go and approach. Apparently it's down here, but I don't see it. Maybe GAT airline ground support, possibly.
Columbus Tower, Archer 249, Juliet Alpha, hold short, runway 28 right. Gonna stay in the pattern.
Archer 9er Juliet Alpha, make right close traffic. Wind 270 to 17, gusting 27. Runway 28 right, you are cleared for takeoff. I just realized I
Clear
put
for
this in the
takeoff,
wrong.
runway 28 right. It's gonna be interesting. Stay right, close traffic. 249, Juliet Alpha.
Yeah, the wind's mostly runway heading. Actually, if I look it up online here. Yeah, the wind is almost all directly down the runway. There's no really variation as to where the wind is right now. I mean, even here, yeah, wind's a little high. This thing's only showing like 12, 15, something like that. But even just a little bit over the ground, that could change. Yeah, like it gets pretty quick up there. And up high, what are we looking at? Oh yeah, jet stream. Almost right over Columbus, except it's pretty wide right now. It's windy, especially in X-Plane 12. Yeah, I bet so. Wait, what is this? You have the actual jet stream up here. But then it's like split off into two almost right now. You got this whole other area, it's a lot of wind. Huh. So the wind's at Louisville right now. Not as high. Bro, if it was way higher, we could almost be using 2.9er. Almost. But they almost never do. I just now saw that you went and put closed at the top in ATC chat. Just now noticed you put closed at the top in the ATC chat. It's kind of rare I see approach controllers in there. You have a medevac? Ah, okay. What is that, ABEX? Apparently that's his last guy. Yeah, I'll wait for him then too. We'll say 15.
Columbus Tower, 49 Juliet Alpha is right midfield downwind runway 28 right. Request the option.
Piper 9 Juliet Alpha, runway 28 right, you're cleared for the option. Wind 270 at 17, gusting 27.
Clear for the option, runway 28 right, 29 Juliet Alpha.
Potential aircraft, this frequency, Columbus Tower closing in 15 minutes. Best bet you're making a lap? Well, go up and make a lap then. You just gotta make it fast. And I mean, I can close in sooner than 15 if I need to. Or if I want to. It's just whenever this guy lands. So I put 15 in, it could be 10 though. Blackout be damned? What? That's supposed to mean?
Cessna November Foxtrot 440 requesting taxi for departure.
November Foxtrot 440 Columbus Tower. Are you just going, which direction are you going?
South.
Okay, yeah, your flight plan currently shows, I guess, an old flight plan you had.
Let me send another one through, hang on. Alright, should be in there now.
Oh, I still see the old one that shows Miami to Fort Lauderdale. Skyhawk 440, just go ahead and say what's your destination and cruise altitude to be, well, at least if you want flight following. KCMH. Texas coming here soon. Most likely 28 left, but we'll see. Or wherever he's going.
Alright, destination is Kilo Hotel Tango Whiskey. Altitude 8,000 feet.
And Skyhawk 440, do you require flight following today?
No.
Alright, Skyhawk 440, runway 28 left. Taxi via Charlie 1.
28 left, taxi via Charlie 1.
And November Foxtrot 440, sorry, I forgot about this. VFR departure to the south approved. Maintain 2,000, or at or below 2,500. Departure 125.905, squawk 7 tree 0.
At or below 2,500.
Squawk 7 tree 0.
Squawk 7330.
Yeah, at a minimum, that's the squawk is what you have to read back. November 440, read back correct. And continue your taxi via Charlie 1.
Taxi via Charlie 1, thank you.
Yeah, you can probably tell I'm tired.
Yeah, this is my first flight in VATSIM.
Oh, well, glad I'm able to be here for you.
Can you repeat that squawk one more time?
7 tree 0, and it's advised you keep a pen and paper on you.
Yeah, I just wrote it down. You said 7330.
And Piper 9er Juliet Alpha, runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option.
28 right, clear for the option. This could be a full stop. 249 Juliet Alpha.
Piper 9er Juliet Alpha, runway 28 right, you are cleared to land. And go ahead and say parking.
Tower 249 Juliet Alpha. I'm not really sure where the, just the same place I came from, the northwest parking area.
Northwest, alright. Okay, Piper 9er Juliet Alpha, roger. Skyhawk 440, confirm squawking mode Charlie and 7 tree 0. And I feel like his frequency changed or something. And Skyhawk 440, Columbus Tower, how do you hear me? I bet you his sim changed his frequency. Skyhawk 440, Columbus Tower, how do you hear me? 9807, of course. Close traffic 28 right. Also, this DLT guy. Oh yeah, didn't he come in earlier, I think? Okay, where the heck is Gives?
Good evening, Columbus. This is Delta 2319, Gate 8, A321, near requesting clearance to John F. Kennedy.
Delta. Did he do that wrong? How did you just... Yeah, Delta. And Delta 2319... are you sure your call sign is supposed to be Delta Lima Tango? I thought it was normally Delta Alpha Tango.
My apologies, it's the first time using the Delta call sign.
Okay, well, Delta 2319, if you could, just disconnect and reconnect real quick with the correct call sign and refile your flight plan for me.
Did you say Delta Alpha Tango as well?
Did I say that right? That was my bad. That's Delta Alpha Lima.
Thank you, will do.
Skyhawk 440, Columbus Tower, how do you hear me?
I hear loud and clear.
Skyhawk 440, confirm squawking 7 tree 0 and mode Charlie.
Squawk 7330.
And mode Charlie.
Mode Charlie.
Columbus Tower 249 Juliet Alpha, clear active.
And Piper 9er Juliet Alpha, taxi to parking via Foxtrot.
Taxi to parking via Foxtrot. Appreciate it. Thanks for the help with the mic stuff, too.
What'd you say? Oh, well, good night.
Columbus Tower, Power Club 9807.
Power Cup 9807, Columbus Tower.
Good evening. I would like to do some closed traffic, if you will.
Pilot Club 9807, before pattern work is approved. Advised ready to taxi.
Wilco. Columbus Tower, ABX 2281 Heavy with you, limited down the Alice, 22 left, 28 left.
X2281, runway 28 left, you're clear to land, wind 260 at 17, gusting 21.
Clear to land, 28 left, ABX 2281 Heavy.
Ready to copy, Delta 2319.
Delta 2319, Columbus Tower, clearance on request, stand by. I'll give him the...
Cessna November Foxtrot 440, holding short runway 28 left.
Skyhawk 440, remain holding short to landing traffic. And he still hasn't squawk mode, Charlie. And Skyhawk 440, confirm squawking mode, Charlie.
Is that something I was supposed to enter?
When you go to whatever kind of transponder you have, there should be an altitude reporting mode. That's what mode Charlie means.
10-4, I'll see if I can find that.
And if you cannot find that in your pilot client, there should be a button labeled Mode C. Alright, where is Gives? Up there, okay.
Columbus Tower, Pilot 907, we're ready for taxiing to the runway.
Pilot Club 9807, runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot.
We got a runway takeoff for Foxtrot 1, 28 right. Pilot Club 907.
Let's see here, wait, this guy. Ah, shoot. View static text. ABEX 2281, are you in Flight Sim X?
Yeah, I wish, 2004 FS9.
Alright, would have been good to know since there's been a bit of some runway changes here. But just advise that in the future when you come to Columbus.
Sure thing, and I'm just going to clear and disconnect.
Oh, it's alright. ABEX 2281, you can exit right when able, taxi to parking via Delta.
Right turn Delta to parking, 2281.
Actually, I just realized. I should be here, not... oh, it's not even... doesn't even display? What? Which labels is it? Fixed labels? There it is. Oh, so it's via Charlie. And in your sim, that'll probably be labeled as Charlie.
That's the end. Yeah, I see it here. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, this one shows the correct stuff, I guess. It's a nice taxiway to land on. Yeah, technically that used to be a runway. And Skyhawk 440, fly runway heading, wind at 260 at 17, gusting 21. Runway 28 left, you're cleared for takeoff. Actually, crap.
Runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Actually, Skyhawk 440, cancel takeoff clearance, and can you confirm your squawk again? I'm still not showing it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to find a way to enter that, honestly.
Okay, in your pilot client, are you using vPilot?
Yes.
Okay, if you can't find it in your plane, you can type .x space and then the 4-digit code I gave you of 7330.
Okay, I said it.
Good evening, Columbus. This is Delta 2319, stand 8, A321 Neo. Requesting clearance to John F. Kennedy.
Delta 2319. Go to the John F. Kennedy International Airport via direct gives, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level tree 2010 minutes after. Or correction, tree 1010 minutes after. Departure is offline. Squawk 7323.
I hate to be a pain, could you pop that in text and install newest that's in Delta 2319?
Delta 2319, I mean, I saw your DM, yeah, that kind of like doubles my workload when I gotta do stuff like that.
Okay, I'll just disconnect, thank you.
Delta 23, no, dang it. What's the point of coming on VATSIM when you're not gonna be able to do stuff via voice and try to double someone's workload? I don't know. Anyways, Skyhawk 440, I'll show you squawking the correct code now. Fly runway heading, runway 28 left, you are cleared for takeoff.
Alright, runway 28 left, and thanks for your help.
Honestly, I don't get the point of that.
Columbus Tower, Pelican 907, we're holding short on Foxtrot 1 for 28 right.
Pilot Club 9807. Make right close traffic. Wind 260 at 17, gusting 21. Runway 28 right at Foxtrot 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, closed right traffic, Pilot Club 907.
Potential aircraft, this frequency information whiskey is now current. Wind 260 at 17, gusting 21. Altimeter 2981. Yeah, I don't get why you're trying to get... Like, it's literally what you filed. Like, how does he not know that? Why do you need me to put that in the chat? You know? Like, you should know what you filed. And, like, I'm saying it's not like I'm saying it really fast. I'm saying it slow so you can understand it. Dude probably didn't have a pencil and paper ready or anything like that. Yeah, literally, just do text only at that point. And he's going VFR to the south. I told him fly runway heading, too. And he's turning. Come on, wind isn't that bad. It's basically runway heading. Or whatever. And Skyhawk 440, I thought I told you fly runway heading, but you can go ahead and resume mode navigation. No response.
That's my fault.
Okay, and you can go ahead and resume own navigation. That means turns are your discretion.
Alright, resume on navigation, thank you.
Put in new pilot there in his remarks for any other controllers that see him. Or if he goes anywhere else, but I don't think anyone nearby is online. Yeah, no one is. I'm the only one now. Oh, I thought Westwind was coming here for a second. I'm like, bro, if I really have to wait another hour for him to come in, but no. He's not. Pilot Club 9807, runway 28 right, you are cleared for the option.
Columbus Tower, this will be a full stop for 9807, Pelican 907.
Pelican 9807. Roger. Runway 28 right, you are cleared to land.
28 right, cleared for land.
Where's this Delta going? I thought his flight plan was to go to a different... Oh, is that a different Delta than what we had before? This guy landing here? Oh yeah, he's landing here. I guess I'm maybe waiting for him too. God dang it. It's always, you know. And Skyhawk 440, no further services are available. Monitor Unicom 122.8. And squawk and maintain a VFR. And VFR squawk is 1200.
Alright, 122.8, squawk 1200.
Alright, he got it.
Skyhawk 440.
And I'm not going to remove the squawk here so I can see he actually changes it. It'll like start flashing differently if he doesn't. Or if he does, it'll start flashing differently. I don't know if he... It doesn't really matter that much. Especially if no other ATC on. Oh, I got an at from someone here. What's this for? Well, maybe it's not, unfortunately. Darn. 8033 Fox, he's not coming. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, he didn't squawk VFR because the square, it's not squares now, it's still the stars that are in trail behind him. This Delta, we'll see if he makes it. Pilot Club 9807. Taxi to parking via Foxtrot.
Parking via Foxtrot, Pilot Club 907.
Distress never put him down there. Oh. And Delta 2130 Columbus Tower, you got my frequency?
Tower, this is Delta 2130 on final runway 28 right. 28 left, sorry.
Delta 2130, wind 260 at 17, gusting 21. Runway 28 to left, you are cleared to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, 2130.
Any speed at all, barely managed to make it back to the runway. Yeah, that's because there's a pretty good headwind right now. And Delta 2130, upon landing, you'll be a right turn off the runway to get to parking. As I'm closing up here in a second. That was rough, yeah. Potential aircraft, this frequency, Columbus Tower is now closed. Monitored Unicom 122.8. Hopefully we'll see you another time.
Over the Unicom, see ya.
122.8, see ya.
Alright, let's go do like the whole show stats thing we usually do. You guys can predict how many aircraft you think we saw tonight. It was a decent amount. I'm gonna say more or less than 25. Because some of them stuck around for a little bit. Why can't it says aircraft? Come on. Does that fix it? No. Come on. Cancel. Maybe I'll reload the page. That might be it. Here goes all your channel points? Maybe. It might be. If this thing just works. Yeah, my laptop, after having it on for a while, it can get a bit slow. Kind of sucks. I mean, it's not that old of a laptop either. It's just gotten really slow and laggy and all that. It's probably because it has a hard drive instead of a SSD in it. There we go. Let's try and start the prediction thing. How many aircraft did we see tonight? More or less than 25. That's my guess. Okay, up there at the top of the chat, you guys can predict with channel points how many aircraft you think we saw tonight. Yeah, whichever side is the winner, you get the other side's points. And we'll go ahead and go through with the whole normal wrapping up the stream stuff. 11K gone? Jeez. You're confident there. Yeah, if you haven't already, you can come on over and join our Discord. If you come to the planned streams channel, you can see what we're doing every day here on the stream. Like tomorrow, we're flying at the Pilot Club to route Mount Rushmore. Actually flying over it because you can't really fly next to it necessarily for legal reasons. And on Wednesday, we'll be doing ATC somewhere, maybe Louisville Tower again, maybe. And then the Pilot Club to Pasco and Richland might be doing a shared cockpit with what's his name, Kraust on that one. It was not Spearfish or Rapid City. Kinda sad. Yeah, Rapid City would have been fun, I think. Oh, and Needing's here showing up last second. If you haven't already, you can come over and join VATS and be like getting started link. And if you don't want to do FATC while I'm flying, you can send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim. You get a link right there, not even Sturgis. I think I've actually been to Sturgis before with the virtual USA Flying Club. How many places could have gone to? Yep, definitely. Now, while I'm controlling, we're over here in the ZID area, which is anywhere in this whole outlined area here. I can control ground delivery anywhere and tower anywhere except for Cincinnati. If you haven't already, or no, if you want to, go over and learn how to control ATC like I do here. You can go to the VAT USA website, hit the Academy button in the corner, at least if you want to learn in the US. Other countries, there's other pages. It's host to a major Harley owner get-together in the summer. Nice. Yeah, but let's go do the whole show stats command, see how many we saw. Got 37, that's a bit more than I thought. So, one person wins, and it's not August. Oh, rip. Bruh, August, you just have the worst of luck. Or wait, no, I'm dumb. It's more than 35. Wait, which side is that? Yeah. Or more than 25, I mean. I was about to click the wrong one. Only put in 10 points, also rip August, yeah. Whoever put 20 to the other side, they won bank. Let's see, once it allows me to click it. And Bossman won again. He's got all the points now. He's just collecting them all. Let's see, one last thing. If you've missed a stream or even part of stream, you can go find the VODs for the stream over on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button there, whatever. August, how many? So wait, so we want a poll of how many points you have left? What, you can't just tell us? Alright, let's see if you guys can, I don't know why he wanted to do this, but there it is. Up at the top of the chat there. And if you haven't followed the stream already, come follow the stream as we go find a raid. Let's see who's online tonight. You know, might go raid Eric Flight. I don't think I've ever raided him before. Let's see. Where's the link to his channel? Eric Flight. He's the guy that hosted the whole cross-country charity thing I did a while back. It looks like he's flying in a Piper. And I get ads. Yay. Yeah, but we'll go over and raid him after this whole poll thing gets done. Although, wait, how long is it taking? Did I mess up on the timing of it, I feel like? It didn't even tell me how much time is left on it. Yeah, but August, why don't you go ahead and tell us which one it is? Is it more or less than those amounts? Less? Rip. Well, I don't think I can I cancel a poll? I mean, not that it really matters that much. Yeah, end poll. Spent 1K on mod poll. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll go over and raid Eric Flight. Stick around for the raid for the extra channel points. I know August definitely needs it, but we'll see you guys on the next stream.